Hello friends, welcome to Electrical Bytes, and in today's video we are going to discuss some of the important MCQs on the concept called transducers. So these MCQs are going to help you in the upcoming exams like Visage MT, NLCIL, NPCIL or GATE, ESE or PSU. So watch the video till the end, don't miss any point from starting to the end. So let us start the MCQs. So the first question is, an instrument which records quantities as a function of time is called as the transducer, indicator, recorder or synchro. So the correct option is recorder. Option 3 is correct. Next is an instrument which converts a non-electrical quantity to a electrical signal is called as transducer, indicator, recorder or synchro. So here the correct option is the instrument which converts non-electrical quantity into a electrical signal is a transducer. So option 1 is correct. Next we have XY recorder cannot be used for measurement of which of the following. So the options are BH curves of magnetic materials, voltage current waveforms of transistors, speed time curves of electric motors or none. So the correct option is XY recorder will measure all the following, that is 1, 2, 3. So option 4 is correct. So it can measure all the options 1, 2, 3. BH curves of magnetic materials, the current and voltage waveforms of transistors and speed time curves of electric motors. So option 4 is correct. In an analog data acquisition system, the correct sequence of block diagram follows. So in a data acquisition system, as per the block diagram, what are the blocks should follow the correct sequence. So the options are transducer, recorder and signal conditioner. Option 2 is recorder, transducer, signal conditioner. Option 3 is transducer, signal conditioner or recorder, or option 4 signal conditioner, recorder or transducer. So the correct option is, the correct sequence is transducer, signal conditioner and recorder. So option 3 is correct. So the next question is, a pitot tube works on principle of difference of dash pressures. So the options are direct and static pressures, indirect and static pressures, stagnation and direct pressure or static and dynamic pressure. So the correct option is direct and static pressure. So a pitot tube is used in order to measure the fluid flow. So the correct option is direct and static pressure. Next is an instrument which measures the fluid flow pressure. So the options are Venturi tube, pitot tube, Bourdon tube or orifice plate. So the correct option is, it is a pitot tube. In previous MCQ we have discussed that the pitot tube works on principle of direct and static pressure. Direct and static pressure. So here they are given the definition of a pitot tube. So it is the instrument which measures the fluid flow pressure. So option 2, pitot tube, is correct. Next is a transducer which converts angular position to electrical signals. So the options are resolver, synchro, LVDT or RVDT, or option 1 or 2. So the correct option is option 4, 1 and 2. So resolver and synchro are the transducers which converts the angular position of any equipment to the electrical signals. So option 4 is correct, resolver and synchros. Next is the full form of LVDT. Options are linear velocity distance transducer, linear variable direct transducer, linear variable differential transducer or linear variable differential transformer. So the correct option is option 4, linear variable differential transformer. Next question is, a LVDT has dash primary and dash secondary windings. So the correct options are 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 1 or 2 and 2. So the correct option is a LVDT has 1 primary winding and 2 secondary windings. So a LVDT is nothing but a transformer it is also having a primary winding and secondary winding. So in case of LVDT, it has one primary and two secondary windings. Option 2 is correct. Next is a synchro has dash primary and dash secondary windings. So as you all know that a synchro is an instrument, a transducer which converts angular position to electrical signals. So let us see the options. So it has one primary and one secondary, next is 1 and 2, next is 2 and 2, or 1 and 3. So the correct option is option 4. A synchro has one primary and 3 secondary windings. So option 4 is correct. Next is a LVDT is an dash transducer. So the options are resistive transducer, inductive transducer, capacitive transducer, or magnetorestriction transducer. So the correct option is it is an inductive transducer. Next question is the output of an LVDT transducer is in the form of. Options are pulse train, DC, AC, or none. So the correct option is option 3, AC. The output of a LVDT transducer is in the form of AC. So we have as you know that a LVDT has two secondary windings. So we have two AC outputs which are inverted with a phase difference of 180 degrees. So two inverted waves with 180 degrees out of phase. The difference between two output will be 180 degrees. So option 3 is correct. Next is the main parts of a synchro are. Options are transmitter and receiver, receiver and control transformer, recorder and control transformer, or transmitter and control transformer. So the correct option is the main parts of a synchro are a transmitter and a control transformer. Option 4 is correct. Next is a difference between synchro and resolver. So here they are asking both synchro and resolver are the transducer which converts the angular position to the electrical signals. So they are asking the difference. So let us see the options. The option 1 is in terms of number of rotor windings, number of rotor poles, number of secondary windings, or number of stator poles. So the correct option is, so as I have given in the question itself, a synchro has 3 secondary windings and a resolver has 2 secondary windings. So option 3, number of secondary windings, is correct. So the only difference between synchro and resolver is the number of secondary windings. So option 3 is correct. Next is secondary windings of a resolver and synchro are separated by dash and dash apart respectively. So here they are asking the phase difference, the angular displacement between the secondary windings of a resolver and a synchro. So as you all know that a resolver has 2 secondary windings and a synchro has 3 secondary windings. So let us see the options one by one. 90 degree and 90 degree, 120 degree and 90 degree, 90 degree and 120 degree, or 120 and 120 degree. So the correct option is it is 90 and 120 degrees apart. So in case of resolver we have two secondary windings, so the phase difference is 90 degrees, and in case of synchro we have 3 secondary windings and the phase difference will be 120 degrees. The next question is type of rotor used in synchro transmitter is. Options are salient rotor, non-salient rotor, salient or non-salient, or none. So the correct option is the type of rotor used in synchro transmitter is a salient type. So option 1 is correct. Next one is stator windings of a resolver are dash degrees apart. So this question we have already discussed. So as the resolver has 2 secondary windings, so the phase difference between the secondary windings will be 90 degrees. So option 3 is correct. Next is choose the correct statement. So let us see these statements. A synchro is a form of resolver. A synchro has 2 stator windings. A resolver has 3 stator windings. A resolver is a form of synchro. So the correct option is option 4. A resolver is a form of synchro, not a synchro is a form of resolver. So option 4 is correct. Let us also see the other options. So a synchro is not a form of resolver, and synchro has 3 stator windings, and resolver has 2 stator windings. So option 1, 2, 3 are wrong. The only option that is correct is option 4. Next is the type of rotor used in rotary transformer of a resolver. So in case of resolver, we use a rotary transformer. So here they are asking the type of rotor used in the rotary transformer. The options are salient, cylindrical, wound type, or none. So the correct option is cylindrical type of rotor. So option 2 is correct. Next is, which of the following is considered as analog device but has digital counterparts such as a rotary encoder? Options are LVDT, RVDT, synchro, or resolver. So the correct option is a resolver. So option 1, 2, 3 are all the AC devices. So LVDT is nothing but linear variable differential transformer. RVDT is the rotary variable differential transformer. Synchro is also a AC device or AC transducer. The only device which uses the digital counterparts is a resolver. So option 4 is correct. So these are some of the important MCQs on the transducers. So thank you for watching. So if you really like the content, so please do like and share. So if you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section, and please subscribe our channel, that is Electrical Bytes, and press the bell icon to get the latest notification about the videos. And also you can join the Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram is given in the description box. You can join. So thank you.